Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Neisha and I am a mom of a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. And my channel is all about just the journey of motherhood, walking through it together, helping each other, and just being better, being our best version of mothers and wives and all of that. So hopefully you're interested and you subscribe, and if you want more videos from me, just go ahead and look at the description box below. I'll have more of my videos below. Okay, so without further ado, let's start the video. So today I'm going to be sharing 10 things that I have found in the newborn stage that weren't exactly worth the money. And not that they are expensive of any means, but still, like, you still spend your money on it. And to me, I don't like to buy things that I don't use. So the first thing that I feel like I didn't need to buy with my newborn was a regular thermometer. I would instead recommend just buying a digital one. I don't know why we even use regular ones anymore. Technology is so great and we can get readings in like 2 seconds. We don't need to stick this in anybody's butt or do anything to get the most accurate reading. If you're off a degree or two, it's not going to change the fact if you're going to rush your child to the emergency room or not. So just go ahead, save yourself the time and energy, and get the digital product. Okay, so the next thing is baby wipe warmer. So I'll insert a picture if you don't know what I'm talking about, but basically this is just something you put your wipes in on your changing table and it keeps them warm. Now I had a baby in winter and I had a spring baby, so I get why this product was created, and I get why some people think it's great. For me, it's just not worth it. Like, I don't need it. Maybe I'm a minimalist, I don't know, but it's not going to hurt your child to have room temperature wipes, in my opinion, nor do they like scream any less or more because the wipe is super, like, I don't use super cold wipes, mine are room temperature, and that always has seemed to work just fine. So once again, my opinion, but a wipe warmer is just not necessary. My third thing, people might fight me on this one, but let me give a disclaimer. I am a breastfeeding mom when my babies are little, and I nurse directly. I pump for emergency cases, but 90% of the time my child's with me and nursing directly. So for me, my number 3 is a bottle warmer, and maybe it's the brand, I don't know, but this one just, I never really even seemed to grab it, to be honest. I didn't need it. If my child was that fussy and wanted warm milk, I latched him on. But like I said, I'm not much of a pumper. That's what I do, is directly nurse. So I don't think I ever used this. So for me, not worth the money. Number 4 is gonna be hooded towels. And don't get me wrong, I love a good hooded towel, a cute one for babies. But I don't need multiple hooded towels. I need 1 or 2. Usually you're doing laundry at least once a week when you have newborns and spit up and all that craziness. So you don't need like a stack of them. And by stack, like, I'm just gonna show you my like basket. This is all full of just newborn towels, and this is after I eliminated some with my first child. And you don't need them. Like, I never even reach in that basket. I keep 1 or 2 hanging for my kids, and I wash them and reuse them. And if they're old, get rid of them. Like, you don't need a stack of them. You're not gonna use them like that. By the time you got through all these, your kids would be using regular size towels. So get 1 or 2. Don't waste the money on buying a bunch. You don't need it. Number 5 is multiple bottles. When I was pregnant with my first, I invested in all different types of bottles, and like I said, I breastfed, so I don't even know why. I think it's just out of like, oh, just in case he's not able to latch and all these things you hear, you just like are extra cautious. But honestly, when you're pregnant with your first, wait till the baby's here, because babies are super particular about the type of nipple and the amount of ounces and all these different things. And I'm looking down because I have like a couple of bags worth of bottles that I have and that I still have. And really, like, my daughter, that's one, she only wanted this one type. Like, every other bottle was a waste. And you always get so many for your baby showers and different things. But like I said, every baby's different. They all have their preferences. So don't waste your money. The next thing, number 6, swear by these and love them. And like I said, some of these things like I've had, as you can see, and I had a nursing pillow with my firstborn, but I got rid of it. Like, I don't like to keep a lot of stuff around the house, and as it is when you're in the beginning of having kids and starting a family, you collect so much stuff. It's just, I don't know. I don't like my house cluttered. I don't like all that stuff. So after my first, I got rid of it. I'll figure out how to nurse a child without it. It'll be fine. So I did. I got rid of it. With my second, I just use a pillow or use the rocking chair, whatever was around. Like, you figure it out and it's just fine. So if you're more of like a simple minimalist, don't even go. Like, you don't need it. You'll figure it out. They figured it out years before us, and they'll figure it out after us. So that was number 6. Now, number 7. This one is my preference once again, but multiple pacifiers. For my first baby shower, I literally got every type of pacifier you could think of, and I didn't even know there were that many pacifiers on the market, and I didn't understand why. You don't need that many. Your child can only suck on one pacifier at a time, and if you're a new mom, you're really paranoid usually about germs and all this stuff. Like, you rotate between 1 and 2. You're not going to soak like 25 and need 25 pacifiers. And like I said, with other things, kids are super particular. My child, my firstborn and my second, would only take the Wubbanub. I don't know if it's because the nipple's smaller or they like to hold the animal, whatnot. But this is pretty much all I used. And I had so many, I just had to get rid of all of them. So don't waste your time. Try 1 or 2, see if your child likes it, and move on. Number 8. So this one is 0 to 3 month clothing. That size in particular, because the first like 90 days your child's alive, they change and grow so much. So to me, investing in clothing that, for one, they're really not going to leave the house much in, especially right now during all this stuff. And for 2, like, they're just going to grow out of it tomorrow. So don't oversupply it. Like, just keep it super minimal and nominal. You do laundry once a week, they're fine. And most of the time they wear like onesies, pajamas, easy things when they're that little. So just invest in a couple of those. And if people get you a bunch for showers, just exchange them for bigger sizes. I mean, I feel like the first year they grow so much anyways, but at least 6+ months, like, they're out and about, they start walking, they start moving around, like, that I can understand. But the first 3 months, they're just like not really mobile. They're just in like onesies and footed pajamas. So I would just say that size, limit it, and exchange things for bigger sizes. So my last piece of advice is scented and generic brand lotions, washes. For me, like, I got so many of these when I was pregnant with my first child, and I need all of them, whatever. But for one, I started to use them, and newborn skin is so sensitive that they're really, at least mine, are really picky about the type of product that's being put on them. And I could do a whole video on products that we put on our newborns and in their mouths, drop all that stuff, because I'm really big on what we're putting on and inside our newborns. I don't think we have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars, but like, give your kids good ingredients. Give your kids good products. There's so many brands on the market right now that mass produce these things with just not super good ingredients. I didn't even think about that, nor did I realize that until my child had like an allergic reaction to some of the lotions and stuff. That is an everyday brand that everyone swears by from forever ago. So I didn't even think twice about putting it on my child's body. I'm so sorry. My dog continues to growl in the background, and if you're hearing that, that's just him. But yeah, so I would just say, like, don't invest, or if you get a bunch, like, try to stick to ones that are unscented or just like more clean, all natural brands, because you just don't know how sensitive your child's skin is. And it's the worst when you see rashes and things appear and they're itchy, uncomfortable, whatever. Like as a baby, you just, as a mom, you just don't want to have your child go through any of that. And you're already at the doctor so often. As a new mom, I feel like you don't want to have to be going back for all those little things. So if you can, stick to maybe a brand or two, try it out, see how it goes, but try to go with unscented and just like clean product for your newborn. But yeah, that would be my recommendation. So once again, these are just my recommendations of things that didn't work in my life for me. And like I said, I'm a mom of 2. I've had a little bit of experience. I'm still learning, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and will stick around for more. I'm gonna do another one on Tuesday. We are all about products that I believe should be on your registry for new moms. So stick around and thanks for watching. Bye.